Libras, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. This is for the week of February 17th, guys. We are going through Mercury retrograde in Pisces. So everyone knows it's so cliche. Mercury retrograde, communication breakdown, little mistakes, but more importantly, things come back around, guys. So just be very aware as old emotions or a little bit of the past comes up. It's coming up to be cleared, reviewed, revised, reframed, released, anything with a re. And while most people are kind of like, oh, Mercury retrograde, there is a lot of blessings to it. So use this time to slow down and really process anything that's coming up to be finally released. Now, this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, so please be sure to check all three. If this is your first time watching me, thank you so much for taking the time. If it serves you or resonates with you in any way, please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really, really do appreciate it. All right, Libras, let's take a deep breath in. Get started. I just take a second to kind of just ground and connect with your energy really quickly. Having guidance for the energy of Libra. All right, guys, I'm going to get one more for your clarity card. All right, we have the Strength card, the Knight of Wands, the Emperor, the High Priestess, the Eight of Cups, and the Divine Guidance card. There's a lot of major arcanas in here, guys, and we're starting right out with the Strength card. Now, for me as a reader personally, I can't speak for any other readers, but the Strength card for me is the card of breakups. And it doesn't have to, it could be romantic breakups. You can be leaving an old job, an old way of life, friends, groups, tribes. And the reason it has to do with breakups is because whenever we shift dynamics, we really are not forced, but pushed to stand in our confidence, to really hone that self-love, to really practice non-criticism and forgiveness of ourselves and others. But let's start with us because it's a little easier there. But it's really about having grace. And the Strength card isn't physical strength. It's emotional, mental, spiritual strength. It's being able to control our thoughts, consciously be aware, hold those boundaries, be able to love ourselves enough that it's reflected in our actions, in our words, in our thoughts, in our energy field. Now you have the Knight of Wands, which the Knight of Wands, well, it's a player card, but it's more about going after your passion, your drive, being active. You know what you desire, you know where you want to go, and it's okay if you don't have all the steps, Libra, just move. Move in that direction, one step at a time. And as you do that, the universe provides the next, and the next. Be prepared for any kind of surprises, opportunities, challenges. It's kind of like any adventurous journey, right? Like Indiana Jones status. Things come up, but it's part of that adventure and growth. And you're still moving in that direction. You meet all kinds of people. And it very much is a networking card. The Knight of Wands connects with others. Now you have the Emperor, but you have the High Priestess right next to it. So this week, as you're processing things coming up, I mean, Mercury retrograde is going to hit us all, right? You're being propelled to really just go in the direction. You don't need all the steps. Now, the Emperor is about taking control. Like, you know what? Enough. I got to take control of my life. I got to start making moves. I got to start thinking long term. I'm not waiting for nobody to be ready. I'm not waiting for anybody to take me there. I'm doing it myself. It does require discipline. It does require a level of stability and organization because the Emperor is a very ambitious card. It's kind of like, screw it. I'm not wasting any more time. I'm not nothing with me or without me. Or with you or without you. I'm going. And this is that energy. Now you do have it with the High Priestess. So you are being guided like the Knight of Wands to trust your gut, trust your intuition. It doesn't have to make sense. The universe, it's so beyond. Trust your intuition, trust that inner nudge. The high Priestess is asking you, don't ask other people. I have friends mean well, guys, but the High Priestess is like, you have the answers, but you must be in stillness. Now that's meditation, prayer, walking in nature, sitting in a tree, whatever it is for you, Libra. But the universe is like, look, there's a lot of powerful intuitive insights, a lot of clarity to be had. Do you ever go to bed with a question and you like wake up with a solution? Along that line. So even if you're like, this person feels right, this opportunity feels good, I don't want to go left, I feel like I should go right, just move. Follow that gut and move. Now you have the Eight of Cups. The universe says you're being blessed. Really, you're at this little finish line. You don't have to go much farther. The Eight of Cups is a desire for more purpose in life and service, more purpose in our relationships, spiritually. It's a very all that glitters isn't gold card. Like, you recognize that that corner office, it pays good money, but the culture is horrible, and that partner, even though you have somebody in your life and someone to come home to, it's empty and it's not going anywhere. It doesn't matter how things look. And you walked away, Libra. You walked away. You recognize this doesn't serve me. It doesn't fill me. It's not what I'm looking for. It isn't enough for me in some way. I'm not saying somebody isn't enough. What you're looking for, where you were, isn't. You want more depth and purpose and meaning, and you are going to be answered as a result. And that's where that strength comes in. So we make those choices. There's acclamation and habit that wants to pull you back. No, move forward, trust your gut, keep going, take control. You got it. Last card is the divine guidance card, and the universe is saying, yes, while this is a journey and a choice and an energy that must come from within you, the universe is saying you don't exactly have to do it solo. When you have the divine guidance card, you are being supported, you are being encouraged to seek out professionals. So this could be a therapist or a life coach, or it could even be a spiritual counselor. It can be your grandmother, anybody who has wisdom, understanding, but more importantly, objectivity. Friends mean well, but they have their own ish going on. And the reason being is because not only is this wisdom going to help to guide and to support you, it's going to provide you with solutions that you hadn't quite considered. You're like, when someone gives you this wisdom, it gives you a sense of peace, and I am doing it right. You know what that is? You know what? I'm going to go for it. And when they do this, it really helps you to think of alternative approaches and moves. And this is part of that intuition by going with this, because these people, like a therapist, they don't tell you what to do. They trigger subconsciously things to come up. So you come up with your own solutions. Or even spiritual teachers and grandmothers. I learned so much from my grandmothers, and it helps to really expand this. It's an incredible week, Libra, of not just healing, it's like growth, movement, that your divine self coming forward and roaring and moving you forward. You are walking away. What's beautiful about the Eight of Cups, it's like, right, see, she's at the bridge, you're right there. The finish line is right there. So if you're like, oh, my ex is calling and my job or this and that, oh, baby, it's always darkest before the dawn. You are right there. Keep going, Libra, because there it is, your happiness, the happy relationships, the health, the job, the balance, the home. It's right there. And this is the week where you're getting that last little right over, guys. So move with it. Trust yourself, Libra. I'm so happy to hear this and to see this. If you like a more in-depth reading with me, a healing session, a manifestation session, my link is down below. I'm still offering 15% off for the whole month of February for love readings. That's also down below. I also give away a free cleansing, cord cutting, and clearing. My link to my website is down below. When you go to my website, you sign up, it sends you the link automatically. It'll cleanse, cut unhealthy cords, pull swords, knives out. It's very good for detoxing. Just if you're interested, it's free, and we're in a waning mood, so that also helps the detox. Otherwise, guys, I will see you next week for next week's readings.